Hey, Shalom Israel. Yourself once call Lal. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Yakakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, brothers in Iris and the Bible speech and teaching this word in sincerity and in truth. Hey, it's Brother Shapal coming at you again with another lesson. This lesson is based upon for the fact that this rapper / actor T.I. has taken her daughter to get her hymen checked, right? To see if she loses her virginity or she's still a virgin or she's pregnant, basically if she's having sex, all right? And there's nothing wrong with it. But according to this society and the uproar and the backlash with this, what we get for doing that, you know what I mean? We decided to do a lesson on it to show you that there's nothing wrong with a father, caring for her daughter and checking for her daughter, man. All right? Now, another point we want to make is that the fact that he did that on a social media platform, I personally don't support that, man. Because whatsoever is happening in your household, you're supposed to keep it in your household, man. So, we just want to jump in this article, but before I do that, if you never know, we just want to make it clear that you people, I'm speaking about you people, I'm speaking about your Native American Indians, Negroes, and Latin Americans, and Latinos, basically, right, are of the nation of Israel, man. All right? See? You're from the lineage, from that seed of Abraham and Isaac, right? And Jacob, to be specific, right? Right? You pertaining the promise. And the reason why we're over this side is because we're disobedient to our power. And we scars over this side serve slavery. Alright? Okay? Because no matter which those people which are pointed out, no matter if you don't come over in hardcore slavery, man, where this oppressive system where you're facing today, right, is another form of slavery, man. Alright? Okay. So, without further ado, let's jump in the article and then we'll just read the full article and then we'll just get the scriptures. Alright? So this is an article from cheatsheet.com. It's T.I. reveals that he attended Deja's early OB-GYN appointments and gets her hymen checked. Alright, and that's a gynecologist. Alright. It's the internet was horrified last week when the rapper / actor revealed that he forced his daughter to get a virginity test every single year. Right now, a deleted episode of Ladies Like Us podcast called Life Hack. He said, let's go down. He said, Deja just graduated from high school now and she's attending her first year of college, figuring it out for herself. And yes, not only have we had the conversation with her, it's like a conversation, not only have we had conversation, we have yearly trips to the gynecologist to check her hymen, right? And that's the statement with T.I. make, all right, which nothing is wrong with it, and we're going to show it to the scriptures. Well, let's go through. Say the backlash of T.I. The backlash for T.I. was swift. For not only is this a gross and possibly illegal, right, invasion of his daughter's privacy, right, blasting a private detail of her body and her sexual life beyond horrific. Like, look, the fact that he put it on blast, man, on the internet, I don't really support that, man. We don't support that, but the fact that the action which he did pertaining to taking her to the gynecologist and so on and so forth, the scripture support that, and therefore we are in support of that. All right? Okay, so let's keep it going. So this is right, so it's okay, that's a tweet. So Deja Harris is humiliated by T.I.'s virginity test. Alright, so we just go through this. Or say, though she had not said anything publicly with regards to her father's detailing her personal information across the globe for his humiliating test, Harris did give us some hint about how she's dealing with all of this shortly after the podcast episode aired, and people quickly come to her defense. She tweeted, "I love y'all," with a sad emoji face. With a sad face emoji, basically. Alright, so it said, additionally, Harris liked several tweets calling T.I.'s behavior disgusting, right, and possessive, right, which, look, it's the man's daughter, man, right, that makes her his possession, right, it's his daughter, right, so who's still, it's like a worse still, T.I. public revelation about her daughter has garnered a slew of predator men making derogatory comments towards her on social media, man. And man, I go get to her, man, because she's a virgin, and these men are, they must say the things them raw, and that's it. Said T.I. has not apologized for his action, which T.I. did nothing wrong. But let's go into the article. He said the host of Ladies Like Us, Najanin Mandi, and Nadia Moham has issued an apology and deleted the podcast, saying, in part, the comments that were made and the reaction that followed are not in any way a reflection of our personal views on the topic. We support and love women, right? And feel that their bodies are theirs to do as they wish. Okay. There was absolutely no ill intent towards any part involving and feel deeply and the parties involved and feel deeply awful about the entire incident. Now the facts say they make the statement that a woman's body is theirs and is theirs to do as they wish. Look, man, that's why you have a lot of adultery, that's why you have a lot of diseases, because a woman is equipped to make certain rational decision as a man is capable of doing, man. See? So that's why a lot of women sleep around, man, and by time, especially in this situation where showbiz, look, man, you have a lot of women, right, with upon social media twerking, and sex is the crave of the day, right, and the society is polluted, man, right? See? So making sure that your daughter not go that way and checking, there's nothing wrong with that, man, right? Because you give these women, the scripture say, you're not supposed to give a woman liberty to get abroad, man. Right? You're not supposed to give her much liberty because she'll abuse herself. Right? And we can't even get that scripture, man, before. Because of a lot of scriptures. We support our point. We're not just speaking. We're not just coming out of our own mind and our own thoughts, man. We're speaking the things that are written in the scripture. We're supposed to make us wise. Alright? Alright? So this is okay. Okay, let's see where to start. Alright, we'll just start. This is Ecclesiasticus 25. Start at verse 25. It says, give the water no passage, neither wicked woman liberty to get abroad. Right? And a lot of these women are wicked, man. If you're not following the laws and the statutes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you're being wicked. Right? Right? And the scripture tell you what a woman is supposed to be. A woman is supposed to dress. The humility of a woman, man. That's why the curses in Deuteronomy tell you that the woman that is tender and delicate among you, or was supposed to be tender and delicate among you. You know what I mean? Who would not set the sole of her foot on the ground, for to paraphrase it, man, for show you how tender and delicate a woman was supposed to be. But today, it's not so, man. It's backward. You know, everybody twerking their asses off on social media. A lot of the women, they have them personal, man. And that's wickedness, man. See? So, a man guiding them daughter from this, I don't have a problem, man. Scripture don't have a problem with it. Right? So, give the water no passage, need a wicked woman liberty to get abroad. If she... Okay, can stop there. Alright? Let's get another one. Alright, so it's this is Ecclesiasticus again, 26 and verse 9. We start verse 10, a matter of fact. Say, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straight, lest she abuse herself over much liberty. Lest she abuse herself over much liberty, man. Right? And that's the reason why you're not supposed to give a woman much liberty. Because she's going to abuse herself. Because women are like children, man. They need to be guided. Right? And that's why the Lord set a man over them at all times. Right? You're always in the care of a man. Right? Because from your born, you're under the care of your father. Right? Not your mother, per se. I mean, both of them care for you. Right? But your father is the one that made the decision, man. Because guess what? He's the man. He's the head. Alright? And after you left your father, what? You're into the arms of your husband, man. You're under the care of your husband. Right? And that's why you have both of them last names, man. You have your father name when you're born. Alright? And when you're married, you have your husband name. Right? And that's and hey, look, man, it is what it is, man. Right? If you're not traveling in that farm and you about there out and about doing whatsoever you will, you're just being wicked, man. That's why scripture speak about these things. Right? So verse 11, it say watch over an impudent watch. It's like a So it's if thy daughter be shameless, verse 10 again, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Watch over an impudent high, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. Alright? Okay? She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler, right? And when she hath found a fountain, she will drink of every water near her, and hedged, right, by every hedge, she will sit down and open, right, her quiver against every horror, right? And that's basically, going into these women, sleeping around if you don't give her, if you give her over much liberty, right? Right? That's why you're supposed to watch over her. And that's what this brother is doing, man. Not that he's righteous or anything, you know what I mean? But that act which he did, it's not a sin, it's not a bad thing in the eyes of the Heavenly Father, man. Alright? So continuing. So let's just continue and say, unfortunately, T.I. has remained steadfast in the behavior, and other misogynists have come to his defense, and it seems unlikely that he would ever apologize. Let us see if more. We'll finish up at the top. Okay, yeah, I finished. Alright, so basically, let's just get into the scriptures, right? Alright, let's just get into the scriptures. So this is Ecclesiasticus again. I'm going to stay with the Ecclesiasticus because it makes some great point about this particular situation. So it said, the father waketh for the daughter. The father waketh for the daughter. Alright? When no man know it. See? So when all of these men open about, alright, the father is the one. The father is the one that the hope, you know what I mean, taking care of the daughter, make sure she's good and whatever, man. Alright, so there's nothing wrong with it. So the care for her, take it away sleep. Alright, when she is young, lest she pass away the flooring of her age. Right, and being married, lest she should be hated. Alright, so for a girl, female, growing up, right, in people say, oh, this is ancient time or in Bible days, but when When have we left Bible days, man? We're still living in Bible days, right? Okay. See, so if a woman had gotten pregnant, or a girl had gotten pregnant in her father's house without her father knowing, right, it would be considered as a shame upon the father and the whole household. Because as a man, you should give your daughter to someone of understanding, all right? And we can stop there. We can stick a pause there, right? A matter of fact, let's just done the scripture and then we'll just go at that particular precept, all right, to prove that point. Okay, so it said, the care for her take it away sleep. When she is young, lest she pass away the flower of her age, lose her virginity, and be married, having sex, right? Lest she should be hated, right, in her virginity, lest she should be defiled and gotten with child in her father's house, and having a husband, lest she should misbehave herself when she is married, and lest she should be barren, all right? See, because if she did all of these things, which is not right, which is an unrighteous act in her father's house, right, then she right, would be considered as disobedient. And if she being disobedient to her father, you best believe she's going to be disobedient to her husband, because that shows her she don't regard the power that is over her, all right? And guess what? She's going to end up being barren, because that the mother will cut her off, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The scripture says give her a bill of divorce or something, right? But this is the point. In verse 11 it says, keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemy, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude. All right? Since you're supposed to keep a watch, keep a sure watch. The scripture says, man. Right? And that's what this rapper is doing, man. He's keeping a sure watch over his daughter. I wish we don't have a problem with that. All right? Because scripture supports it. All right? Okay? Right? And guess what? You're going to be a laughing stock, man, if you find out, say, your daughter is playing the harlot, man. Everybody's talking behind your back. You know, because the hack what your daughter do. You know what I mean? Alright? So we'll just get another scripture quickly. Alright, so this is Ecclesiasticus 7 and verse 23. As thou children, instruct them, bow down their necks from their youth. You know what I mean? Keep them under subjection. You know what I mean? You know, whatever it takes. So as thou daughters, have a care of their bodies, right? So this article where it say, let's go back to that particular part. Let's go back to that particular part. Okay, all right. So it's this is what the article say now. So we support and love women and feel that their bodies are theirs to do as they wish. All right. That's what the article said, but this is what the scripture said. So as thou daughter have a care of their bodies, right? You're supposed to have a care, right, for your daughter's body. You're not supposed to have men coming in, you know what I mean, try to have sex with the daughter and just leave her. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And hey, why him do what T.I. did, right? Bringing his daughter to the gynecologist is showing care for her daughter's body, man. Right? So, and show not thyself cheerful towards them. So marry thy daughter, right? That means you're supposed to marry off your daughter. Alright? See? It's you are the one who's supposed to give your daughter to whomsoever. You know what I mean? Alright? Not anybody, but to whosoever. Alright? So marry thy daughter. Alright, and so shall thou perform a weighty matter, but give her to a man of understanding. Alright, so you're supposed to give your daughter to a man of understanding, man. Right, that shows that your daughter, you're supposed to be in control of her life. Right, not that her body is hers and she do whatsoever she will and all of that madness, man. That's what the society is spewing out there, man, and that's why we have baby daddies, baby mamas, you know what I mean, tots, you name it. Alright? You name it. It's like, yeah. You name it. Hey, anyway, you know. Oh boy. Just give me a minute. Let me just pause this. Yeah, you know, you name it, man. That's the reason why I have a lot of those things. You know? But continuing the scripture, he said, as though a wife after thy mind, right? He said, forsake not her and give her, and he said, but give not thyself over to a light woman, right? He said, honor thy father with thy whole heart and forget not the sorrows of thy mother. So remember that thou hast begotten of them, and how canst thou recompense them for the things which they have done for thee? And the reason why I read this last part of the scripture is because the article stated that when you go further down, or in a different article, a matter of fact, she says she hadn't forgiven her father for what he did. You know what I mean? Which her father, the only thing I see the father did wrong was basically coming out on the media, right? You know what I mean? But the thing that her father did was wrong, man, right? And he's supposed to honor him, right? Saying so, hey, we just want to say, yo, basically, you know, this society don't teach according to the scriptures, man. And for sure, your backward society is, because a simple thing like this, you know what I mean, it's been looked at, right, and it's been blown up in the media, which you know, right? You know what I mean, a thing like this, where the scripture don't have a problem with it, man. You know, right? And you look in a society, you see backward, man. Right, and that's why a man have to keep a firm watch out your daughter, over your daughter, man. Out here in Jamaica, you know what I mean, you do that, people start to look on you like, you know what I mean, as if you're trying to get with your daughter, man. But no, the scripture say, you're supposed to keep a keen watch over her, you know, because the man know. Look, T.I. he's been in this thing for a long time, man. Right, and he knows the game, right, when it come on to woman. Alright? A woman can't distinguish, because a man will tell a woman anything and she just take it and oh well and jolly. You know what I mean? And going on. You know what I mean? She's easily being deceived. You know? And that's why the man was the ideal one for really give off them daughter. You know what I mean? See? Because them been down that road and them know all the chicks and the trade in the game, man. Alright? See, now you want the best for your children. And so we don't see a problem with this. But hey, society, man. That's what society brings it. Alright? So we just want to shallow one, you know. Hope this lesson was edifying. You know, we just want to shallow one.